Hello, welcome to my home, welcome to my sacred space. I'm Olivia, and this is Tarot and Coffee with Olivia. We're doing your daily pick meditation today. There are many ways to connect with me, from booking an appointment on my website to checking out photos of my cats on my Instagram. Just click on my link tree in the description of this video, and it's as easy as that. It is very helpful to me if you like this video and each of my videos that you watch. That means click on the thumbs up on this YouTube, whoop, 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 and share and subscribe. And thanks to every one of you that has shared this video with at least one other friend. And thank you to those who have subscribed, those who come back intermittently, and those who come back daily. You are both very inspired. All of you both. Y'all are all very inspiring to me and really lift me up. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate you guys. It is, it is that incredible. I'm going to go ahead and start with the thought of the day, which I'm going to read from Ram Dass. I know at least two of you are pretty happy about this. Um, I'm going to go ahead and focus in on the candle while I read, and I will warn you, uh, it's really not very long. However, it is very emotional. This is how as a child, this was very natural for me, because I was raised Christian and I was raised to love Jesus. So, it came very naturally to me, but as an adult, it came on full force at one point, and it was out of this world. Let me read to you about devotion, my favorite form of meditation. Prayer, sitting with a picture of a holy being, singing to the beloved. All of these are devotional meditative practices, the way of the heart. Devotion balances the more impersonal wisdom that comes from most kinds of meditation. It allows us to cultivate our humanity while transforming our consciousness. This outflowing of the heart toward the object of our devotion facilitates most other methods as well, through the flow of loving energy. As an example, imagine a being standing before you, someone to whom you feel particularly tuned, such as Abraham, Jesus, Mary, or Hanuman. This being is radiant, luminous, a being whose eyes are filled with compassion, a being whom you feel the wisdom that comes from an intimate harmony with the universe. Despite all the impurities to which you cling, despite all your feelings of unworthiness, such a being loves you unconditionally. To sit before such a being, or to imagine such a being sitting in your heart, to be with that being and return the love, to see yourself reflected in such compassionate, unjudging eyes, to open more and more as if to a beloved, to carry on imaginary conversations with such a being, opens you to the compassion, tranquility, warmth, patience, to all the qualities of a free being. This interpersonal quality of devotional meditation allows you to start from your psychological needs, to love, to be loved, to be in the presence of wisdom, compassion, and peace. When you are with a being who embodies these qualities, they rub off and you feel more evolved, even to the point of recognizing the radiant light within yourself. This acknowledgement of your own beauty allows you to open even more to the beloved, until finally the lover and the beloved merge, and you find out that what you had seen outwardly as perfection is a mirror of your own true being. There are lower and higher stages of devotion, and the lower you romanticize the journey, you merely shift the focus of your melodrama from marketplace to temple. The images in the temple itself, your participation in worship, the love, say, of Christ, of Krishna, of Buddha, become preoccupations. You want to think about, talk to, play with, and open your heart to them. This level is romantic. You have fallen in love with your vehicle for going to God. But your love grows and your beloved becomes the whole object of your life. You tune into a deeper place within yourself. Then the emotional, romantic qualities of devotion give way to a new kind of love, where finally you see all people as the beloved. Finally, you see all people as the beloved. Ram Dass, Journey of Awakening, a Meditator's Guidebook. That's where that passage came from. It is so inspiring to me, but I don't know how inspiring that would be to somebody else. I've experienced what they're talking about, and I would love for each of you to be able to experience such an amazing feeling. Like, it's more than a feeling. It's something that it does. It stays with you. It's not like a massage where you feel like you need another massage within the week. It's something that really stays with you, especially if you're willing to continue to meditate. And it's very exciting. It's what started all this. It's part of what started all this. I mean, the COVID, the great sickness came in and got me going, but the meditation part, that's the part that I learned as we read in that thing. As a child, I learned to love Jesus, but then as you take it further into meditation, it really becomes something that is completely beyond description. So I'll shut it. We're going to look at your card toppers up close. I'm just going to do all of them in one go here. I know it looks like some of them are kind of glowing, like this selenite seems to really pick up the light and glows sometimes. This is also selenite. It's RoseSelenite. It's got sand in it. This one is a Labradorite. I do believe this is Jasper. That's what I was told. If you have another idea of what any of these stones might be, I don't know. I'm fairly certain about the selenite for sure. I'm fairly certain about the Labradorite. But anyway, we're going to start with the selenite. So I hope you're ready, because here we have the Two of Swords. Now, let me tell you about the Two of Swords. Okay. I've been seeing this a lot, which makes me feel like there are several of you out there, more than one, I do believe, that has gotten this card more than once and maybe even more than a few times. So here's what I'm thinking. This card often talks about inner conflict or a decision. However, I'm really thinking that there's a few of you out there that's not what that means for you with this card. If you're in conflict as much as I've seen this card, then I hope that you're able to withstand it. That maybe you can, I don't know, it just seems very intense. So one of the things that I was thinking about when I think about you guys that are getting the Two of Swords all the time, I'm thinking about what kind of person you might be. And what I'm thinking is that you might be a very conscientiously minded person. That you might really think things over and be the kind of person that really looks at several sides to every story. This is presenting two sides. However, we know that there are more than two sides to every story. As many participants as there are in a story, that is how many different perspectives there will be. Or as I've seen, POVs, point of views. You understand that more than most people, and you are able to see at least two sides to every story. So I find that to be a very noble thing. So for you, I think for a lot of you, I think you are a being that is a little more enlightened than others. because most people really put a lot into their own point of view, and that's really mostly what matters to them. But you are seeing that at least two points of view in every story are both just as valid as the other. It would help us all if we could all be a little bit more like that. So I appreciate you, and that's all I have for you today. Is the appreciation that you're willing to take the time and think about another person's point of view. That's a big thing. It's big. Now we're gonna go ahead. We'll look at this. I guess we didn't look at the other selenite that close. This is the RoseSelenite. And we're going to pick up your card and bring it up to the front. And it looks like you have the Magician. The Magician is a very resourceful person. Okay? So what I'm seeing as the energy around you today is someone you take things from everywhere. So as far as your views and viewpoint and your ideas and the way that you walk through life, I know this is a daily read, but this is a type of person, and maybe this is just how you're going to be today, but this is also something, it's a high card, so I feel like this might be a personality trait of yours, that you are very much able to MacGyver things. You're very much able to pull things out of a hat. You impress people with how magical you seem. I think of John the Baptist when I see the Magician. I think of someone with a personal calling. I think of someone who, because they have a personal calling, a divine calling, that you are really able to see things that other people can't see, and you're able to resource things that other people can't resource, like the shadow world, like magic. So if you're feeling stuck between a rock and a hard place today, MacGyver it, man. You got it. You got the MacGyver spirit today. If you don't know who MacGyver is, I don't really know. I just remember there was a show on TV, and this guy, he could do anything. Like, he could make a bomb out of a book and a rock and a wire. He could make a key out of a handkerchief. He was always pulling stuff out of hats. So, yeah, if you feel yourself in a place today like that, MacGyver your way out, dude. You got it, man. You got it. Those aren't gendered, dude and man. I don't mean them to be gendered. King of Pentacles. If you picked the Labradorite, then the King of Pentacles is your card today. And one of the things we know about the King of Pentacles is he's really good with his money. He's really good about making decisions about his business and about money and about things like that. He's also very handsome. He is also someone who, well, he's sexy. Let's just say it. I kind of filter myself on this channel a little bit, but when I'm doing personal readings, I'll tell you exactly some things that might be going on. So what I feel with the King of Pentacles today, he's hardworking, virile, strong, and stable. I feel like if he's you today, then definitely you are going to be going about your day. You're going to go to work. If you don't have a job per se right now, you're going to go to work looking for a job. If you're comfortable not working, you're still going to be working because you're the king. The king works 24/7 like the president. He doesn't sleep much. I'm sorry about that, because maybe that's been difficult for you. If you know the king, serve him. There's a reason we serve the king, because he does so much for us. We need to appreciate him. Let him know how we feel about the things that he does for us in our household or our family or whoever he is to you. But I don't want you to just throw it off as, oh, it must be somebody else because it's a man and I'm a woman. Don't do that. You may very well be the King of Pentacles. Today, especially. So if you don't feel very much like a king, just go ahead and do those kingly things. What does a king do in the counting house? Counting all his money. Do that today. Check out your money. Just look it over. If you don't feel like doing anything about it, just look it over. If you have this card today, I'd like you to do that. Just look over your finances. Just look at them. Some of us, sometimes, I'm not saying who, finances can be so scary that we just kind of put them away for a while and it just makes everything worse. Go look at them. Go take a look. Even if you're not the person who does the finances, take a look. It's always a good idea, like in your family. It's always a good idea to know exactly what's going on. Let's show the Labradorite up close because we didn't do that earlier. And we will go ahead and show this one that I'm thinking is a Jasper, but not positive. The people at the rock shop were not positive, and they said that off the top of their head. And I was thinking maybe it was that, but I wasn't sure, and they weren't sure either. So if you have an idea, I've gotten a lot of rock identification from you guys out there. It's amazing. You guys are so smart. Last but not least, the world, the world, the world. There she is. Today is your day. Go up and away. No, it really is. When you have the world card, I would say, I really like the Bible. And so I will say, I don't know how the scripture goes. It's be in the world, but not of the world. That's it. Be in the world, but not of the world. Go out into the world today. Enjoy being out in the heat. Maybe you can find a lake and go swimming, or maybe it's cold. Maybe you'd like to go play in the snow. I just don't even know where you are in the world today. But enjoy it. Enjoy the world, but don't get wrapped up in earthly things. Don't be afraid of what you hear on the news. Be proactive about it. If you're listening to the news and you're feeling fear, try to turn it around and think about something that you can do, something small that you can do to help things go in the direction that you would like to see. This card has all the symbols from all the other cards on it. It is a very much a go forth card. Go forth and seek your fortune kind of card. Have it rain down upon you, basically. Have it be given to you on a platter almost. So today should be a really delightful and good day for you. If not, I'll be surprised. I do know that sometimes these readings don't resonate with everybody. If they don't, just leave it. And come back another time. Maybe another card will resonate with you. Thank you so much for being here. It's time to say goodbye. It's always too soon for me. I really enjoy doing this. It really lifts my spirit. And go on and have a nice day and come back and see me. Love you.